So, force the vote burnout. This is from Cyber Demon 531. Force the vote burnout loser Max Blumenthal hounds Cori Bush over nonsense. No, I like Max Blumenthal. What is Cyber Demon 142? Force the vote burnout loser Max Blumenthal hounds Cori Bush over nonsense. This premiered August 1st, 8 days ago. Has 684 views. Send me money to help me eat tomorrow. You can pay her through PayPal, Cash App. So she's doing all this crazy shit for money. Okay. So, give you a little context before, just jump into this Cyber Demon's take on.
Right now, if you can't piece together what I'm about to talk about, I suggest closing the stream for the next 10 minutes because you're better off that way.
So there you go. Cyber Demon 531, keeping it real. She's like, look, she's a piece of crap. You shouldn't listen to her. Do not listen to Cyber Demon. Coming straight out of Cyber Demon's mouth. Let's hear some more.
So while Cori Bush is out there sleeping on the streets of the Capitol, raising awareness for the eviction moratorium ending, a Twitter troll, Max Blumenthal.
So while Cori Bush, why is she sleeping on the steps? She don't have a home? Cori Bush is homeless? Like the thousands of people all across America? Cori Bush, our representative, is sleeping on the steps? I did hear she slept like 4 days, or maybe she came and gone. She wasn't there the whole time. Her AOC, it was a photo op. They just came and went. I'm not for sure the level of involvement between AOC and Cori Bush. But, okay, Cori Bush is sleeping on the steps of the Capitol in order to raise awareness about the eviction moratorium. She wants to extend the eviction moratorium. So, fuck landlords. Landlords are fucking pricks, always charging way too goddamn fucking much for, housing to pay their goddamn mortgage. So, and then, whatever, fucking landlords. So I'm on the side of the tenants when it comes to tenant v. landlord, but I do wonder about the economy because you're essentially letting squatters stay in, other people's property. So, okay, whatever. Maybe the eviction maybe that might help somebody. Maybe somebody might, not get evicted who would have got evicted, and they get to, stay. They're about to become homeless, right? So they don't become homeless. So we're going to prevent a massive, homelessness epidemic. This is a good thing by Cori Bush. I hope she succeeded. I think they got halfway or some shit. I'm not for sure if they're going to keep on doing this or, this is a performative thing. But, force the fucking vote. Force the fucking vote. Let's see this, Anyways. Cyber Demon 531, excuse me, I interrupted this, force the vote burnout loser Max Blumenthal. I can't believe a journalist is going to ask a politician a question. I can't believe it. I cannot.
Went out there and asked her questions, not about the eviction moratorium.
Questions, okay. A journalist asked a politician several questions. What a fucking Twitter burnout loser.
But about force the vote. That's right, folks. We're forcing the vote. Again! Let's watch.
That's where we are. And I heard, last night there was a lot less people. It's great to see so many.
I thought we were forcing vote on the eviction moratorium. I mean, it's the same performative tactic. We're giving the attention, right? And I want to, I don't know. I feel like, I'm glad we're doing something. What the fuck? But I feel like, God, this is all we're doing? This is all we're doing? This ain't going to help poverty. This ain't going to help America. We need money in our pockets. Where's our UBI fucking checks? We need $2,000 in our fucking pockets every goddamn month. I don't know. Half the goddamn people, half the poor, you could pay them to go after the other half. And you know what? Maybe half of America is doing okay. Half of America is okay with the status quo. Who gives a shit if Washington, D.C. and Cori Bush and AOC, who gives a shit if they don't get anything accomplished? Right? Am I right, Cyber Demon 531?
More people, but I heard there was an intense debate about the role of the squad and why the squad didn't leverage its vote for the speaker.
Look at Cori Bush. She's like, wait, what? This is like, Cori Bush is like, wait a second, what is going on? Who is this guy? What happened? I thought I was giving an interview on the eviction moratorium. No, bait and switch.
Leverage its vote for the speaker for Medicare for All vote, and why the squad, I mean, the margin's so narrow in Congress, why the squad didn't
yes, because
leverage its vote on the stimulus to get a $15 minimum wage. What?
No. So, first, one thing that was said last night, which is something that's very true, and I wish we would have talked about that this was where your conversation was going, because we're talking about the rally for it.
I just have to be honest, Max Blumenthal, man.
Only the really...
So she's quoting Donald Trump right here, okay?
I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
This is like, what?
So what kind of anti-fascist is going to actually quote Donald Trump? This is not an anti-fascist. Why would you quote Donald Trump? You're on the side of Donald Trump? Gross. Fucking gross. Okay.
What are these fucking people doing? Cori Bush is out there being like the most proactive member of Congress on almost all of this shit, and they're fucking hounding her the most.
So I'll try to give an explanation for Cyber Demon 531. What the fuck are these people doing? Well, Max Blumenthal, I think, stopped the war in Venezuela. Max Blumenthal's a fucking beast, okay? He's very smart, very intelligent, and he's been talking truth to power for quite... It's so fucked up just because you have an ideological disagreement with somebody. It's just a divergence. Glenn Greenwald had a fantastic analysis on what's happening with the force to vote thing. There's two camps with force to vote. One is saying we need change now. Change has got to happen, and it's got to be major sweeping change. It's got to be for Medicare for all. We got to use the power that we got. We don't have much power. All we got is a 3-point shot, but fuck, if that's the only chance we got to take the damn shot. Why would you not take? You only got one shot. Why wouldn't you take the shot? So to ask Cori Bush this question, Glenn Greenwald, he says that it's not just like, petty drama squabbling. He really feels like there's, a divergence, a substantive divergence. So you got conservatives, right-wing conservatives that will, quote Donald Trump, who thinks it's okay. The status quo is just doing fine and dandy. Let's keep it all, these Karens, right? Have you been watching Indisputable? Non-stop with the fucking Karens. Why are there so many mean, shitty fucking Karens out there? Every fucking day there's got to be a Karen pulling some Karenicity bullshit. So Cori Bush is asked about force to vote. This is a substantial disagreement amongst the American left. The force to vote says two things. One, we need major sweeping radical change. And number two, we need to use the power that we have. So this is a question of strategy and tactics. This is also a question of, do we need a progressive agenda for America, or is Joe Biden's, fucking America, is that good enough for you? You guys are fine with this shit, being stuck in the fucking mud? Jesus Christ, at this fucking rate, you're guaranteeing, Donald Trump 3.0 to be reelected. Maybe it'd be Sarah fucking Palin, President Sarah fucking Palin, 2024, with this stupid ass shit. So Glenn Greenwald, I liked his explanation because essentially, if it's a substantial disagreement, okay, Gene Cougar, you like how things are going. You got your fucking money. Just keep it going, right? You got it good, so keep it going good. You don't want shit to change. You're a conservative Democrat. You used to be a progressive, but now you're a conservative. You want the status quo, everything to stay the same. You don't want change to happen. Just embrace it. Just admit it, right? You're an Eric Adams kind of conservative. You're a Joe Biden kind of conservative, and you're a Chantel Brown kind of conservative. So Cori Bush, the reason why it's important to point out the AOC and Cori Bush and where the squad is, they represent in the Overton window the farthest left in America that we're even allowed to question and talk about. If the squad doesn't even talk about it, well then it's, that's faux pas. They're so radical and extreme if they're not even saying shit. So they're the gatekeepers. They represent how far left that we're even allowed to, is even part of the acceptable conversation in America. So by pinpointing the squad's failure, and maybe, you know, there's men in it, but it's all people of color. I think there's only like 1 or 2 white progressives in Congress, which, what the fuck is that shit about? White people, get more people in fucking Congress. That could be a criticism for Cyber Demon 531. You know, Max Blumenthal, you want to criticize the few people of color in, why don't you get in the goddamn Congress? Max Blumenthal would be an amazing congressman. An amazing congressman. My God, why doesn't Max Blumenthal run for office? I don't know. I don't know. But I can't. He asked the question. Let's get back to the.
What is good? She went to the March for Medicare for All. They yelled at her. Called her a sellout. They were like, force the vote, force the vote, force the vote, boo, force the vote, force the vote. And now she's out here doing a protest, literally sleeping on the street with homeless people outside of the Capitol building. And it's not, oh, how do you feel about the eviction moratorium? It's force the vote, boo.
Literally sleeping next to homeless. Why doesn't she do shit about the homeless? Literally sleeping next to homeless people. She's sleeping next to homeless people. Do you know how tough it is not to be the homeless person, but to sleep next to a dirty, grungy, stinky-ass, fucking, probably crazy, fucking homeless person? My God, what a pioneer. What a trooper. What a trooper. Is she going to do shit about homeless? Are we allowed to ask her about homelessness? And then she's sitting there fucking going on and on about, oh, he's, you know, she's doing all this theatrics. There's a guy in my high school, he would just always add so much flavor to anything and everything that people were saying to one another. So somebody could just have made a small point, hey, I do this thing better than you. And he would just go, oh, no, he didn't, just like added so much shit to it, like, oh, fuck, he just shitted on you. He said he's better than you at that thing. Oh my God, he just shitted on you. What are you going to do about this shit? The hype man. You got that hype man, right? So, alright, hype man.
First of all, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They're crazy. These people have lost the plot. They're out of control. Like, they're on drugs, and not the good drugs. Not like, like the good-ass drugs where you go like, woo! Like, they're on the bad drugs, motherfucker. They're on the drugs that should remain illegal for reasons that they make Max Blumenthal exist. Like, what is going on here?
Said last night, which is something that's very true, and I wish we would have talked about
making
this
shit up.
Conversation was going because we're talking about the round report tonight, and I really would love to keep the conversation on what's happening.
I feel like it's all related to healthcare and the.
It absolutely is, but this is the thing.
The eviction moratorium expiring. In reality, it's all relating to healthcare. And obviously, healthcare and force the vote are synonymous. When I think, oh, hey, I need to call my doctor. Hey, doc. Yeah, I'd like to schedule an appointment. Yeah. Hashtag force the vote. What? No, force the vote. I want to force the vote on my appointment. Yeah. No. I want a new appointment, but I want you to force the vote on the, like, what the... What? Okay, so let me get the... Okay, so...
Yeah, force that fucking... I want an appointment, so force the fuck... Make sure you put my name down for the appointment. If you want to call it force the vote, call whatever the fuck you want to call it, but, vote on the shit, do the things that I'm telling you to fucking do. Hey, America, pass some health care. Hey, America, get some UVI, $2,000 out. Hey, America, get rid of poverty, get rid of homelessness, stop the fucking wars. Hey, America, do goddamn something, anything. Do a fucking thing. Do a goddamn, backflip. Sleep on the Capitol steps. That's a good start. That's one person doing something. One person is doing something, right? And then they're saying, actually, they're like trying to pass shit while she's still, out on the fucking steps and shit. So maybe she needs to be back in the goddamn offices and shit. She shouldn't be out here, unless it's, I guess, put the pressure on. We got the eviction. Did he get it passed? Or are we just,
The eviction moratorium expiring equals healthcare equals force to vote equals Cori Bush is a sellout. What? I much prefer Max the dog in comparison to Max the clown. I gotta be honest. Doggy! Max! He's on the floor?
What was said last night is that this bill, Medicare for All, is not, no, there's no person on the squad whose bill that is. That is Bernie Sanders' bill in the Senate. It is Camilla Jayapal's bill.
I love that they have to give these so-called journalists, like they're journalists. That's what, like, let's look at this guy's Twitter bio. Editor, co-host, moderate rebels, author. Okay, so he's an author and an editor. No.
So I just had a little paragraph here. So, you know, this does sadden me. It was being tongue-in-cheek. A journalist asked a politician a question. Oh me, oh my, can you fucking believe it, right? Max Blumenthal asked Cori Bush a question about forced to vote, about getting Medicare for all. Jesus Christ, a journalist asked a politician a question? What a sad day in America. What a sorry state of affairs, as if we're going to complain, what, about a journalist asking a politician a question? That's what we're doing right now? And this does sadden me because Cori Bush is going to shun Max Blumenthal forever and ever. Right? Fuck you, Max Blumenthal, you peasant peon nobody. Cori Bush, what, descended upon all high to be amongst us rabble, and this is the thanks that she gets? She needs to be treated like a rock star. Get fucked, right? Just get out of the way. Be gone with you. Max once questioned AOC about Venezuela, too. So this damn journalist, he asked, you know, AOC a question. Now he's asking Cori Bush a question. What's next? Is he going to ask more politicians questions? What kind of journalist goes around asking politicians questions? What kind of...
No less. I guess he's not a journalist. But, like, these motherfuckers are authors and editors and journalists, and they have no idea what the fuck's going on. Like, they're fucking losers.
Bill in the House. It is not our bill. We cannot make that bill come to the floor. There is nothing that we can do legally to get the bill to the floor. We have
Pelosi could have brought the bill.
So, again, getting the bill to the floor is a separate conversation from healthcare. The Jimmy Dum Dum, Max Blumenthal, gray zone, fucking cuck zone bullshit, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They literally think, okay, hashtag forced to vote. Step 1, forced to vote. Step 2, question mark, question mark, question mark. Step 3, profit. It's literally a fucking decades-old internet meme is what they're doing. And people somehow buy this shit. How does forcing the vote get us health care? Tell me, does anyone know? Does anyone have the secret sauce? Like, what the fuck has happened to them?
When you vote on Medicare for all, when they vote yes, then we get health care. When they vote no, then look, they fucking voted health care down during a pandemic. Fuck them. I mean, it's we're missing our fucking moment. We're missing our pandemic moment. But you know what? We could have got Bernie. This generation, goodness gracious.
To the floor.
We're good here, thank you.
What? Well,
I'm sorry, Max. We're fine at this.
Why can't she answer the question?
We're here to talk about the eviction.
But I feel like it's all about health care.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
We appreciate your
We're here for a reason. It's about the mortgage.
Well, why is that? I can't ask about Medicare for all.
The congresswoman has slept 1 hour. She's done a lot of labor.
Okay, I'm trying to get people out here too.
I respect your
I'm
work.
trying to do the same thing you all are doing.
I love how Max Blumenthal, first of all, Max, I'm going to tell you right now, anyone that you could get out there, they're not interested in. Like, I'm letting you know right now, anyone that's going to watch your live stream or look at your Twitter video and say, oh, let me get out there, those are not going to be people that are going to be supporting the movement. I'm telling you right now. So, but I love how he's trying to do like, oh, I was just asking about healthcare. It's all about healthcare. It's healthcare. Oh, bro, people are losing their houses. I'm telling you this right now. Like, yes, healthcare. Duh. People are losing their houses right now. People are getting evicted right now.
Cyber Demon 531, being the lovely sunflower that she is, just a nice ray of hope or nice ray of sunshine. Hey, things are going to change. Don't worry.
Thank you for being here.
But why can't she could just answer it and then I go away? I'm not trying to like attack her or anything. I'm not trying to smear her.
We're happy to give you a contact and you can reach
But why is that issue or anything? I'm not. But why can't she could just answer it?
People are losing their houses right now. People are getting evicted right now.
Appreciate
Thank you for being here.
But why can't she could just answer it and then I go away? I'm not trying to like attack her or anything. I'm not trying to
We're happy to give you
smear
a
her.
contact. We're happy to give you a contact and you can reach
But
out.
why is that issue the Medicare for all vote so like she was wrapping up
I'm
her?
not having this conversation.
But she was wrapping up her. I know she was wrapping up her answer. Then I was going to say thank you. Everybody come out.
I appreciate
But why didn't you let her just wrap up her
I
answer?
really appreciate you. We're happy to give you a contact. You can feel free to reach out. Thank you.
All right.
This is a good comment from Sal in the chat. She's tired ass and this clown knows that he's trying to catch her slip. Right, exactly. Exactly. Like Cori Bush was literally just outlining exactly why this guy's an idiot.